Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day in Canada. Hope you're having a beer somewhere or doing something that involves beer or drinking. I know at Queen's University, where I am right now, it's lit, I guess you would say. People are all over the place just drinking, walking around drunk. It's cool, all the power to them. They can do what they want. Today, I was going to discuss quickly some men's mental health initiatives and causes that I support and that I've actually personally had experience with, to give different men different perspectives of how they can approach support if they need it. Mine centered around anxiety and depression, and also bipolar, which I've been more recently exposed to. So there's been sort of three avenues. There's been sort of the hospital approach, friends and family, and then group-based therapies. And each one of them has their own unique benefits and costs, of course. So to start with hospitals, I found them useful. It's good to get a medical opinion on what you're going through. Sit down with a psychiatrist, sit down with a doctor, and get a full, well-rounded, unbiased view of what you're going through and have the right medication prescribed to you if you need it. However, there was a lot of delays. It's a large bureaucracy, I found. So that meant long waits, sort of frustrating timelines, especially when I was on top of school, working, stuff like that. That can all really factor in and be a very difficult process. And it takes time. That's the main thing. So then your local supports would be like your friends and family. So those should always be there for you. Hopefully you have good friends and a solid family. If not, you can always make closer friends. You can always open up, and it can really help build bridges instead of sort of shutting yourself in. However, I would caution against being too reliant on them because they are your friends and their family. In my personal experience, I didn't like seeming like I was a burden or anything, so I tried to do my best externally. So that leads me to my third view, which is community supports. So I attended some group therapies through the Mood Disorders of Ontario, the 519 on Church Street in Toronto. It's incredible. And also at Queen's University through different psychoeducational groups. These were all really good decisions. They were all very positive. They are all groups tailored towards recovery and support. And it's a good way to meet people who are total third party to you. So people that won't know exactly your life story, but are willing to kind of support you and have similar struggles. Of course, the downside would be those can take time as well to find and to be a part of. And generally the funding and the sort of resources are limited. So there's sort of a trade-off there. I would say a balance of all three of them is very important. I've definitely found that the most useful in my experience. I think to end the point, it would just be that the first step is admitting to yourself that you need help and you need to go get it somehow. You need to talk to family, you need to talk to friends, talk to a healthcare professional. But admit that you have struggles and that you are willing to work for them to become better. And you're willing to work with yourself and with others to make yourself a better person. So that's it for today. Hope everyone enjoys their St. Patrick's Day. Stay real. Bye.